Hey guys, welcome to a game called Dog Sled Saga. Let's get right into it. Today I moved to Mount Saint something. What a heck of a name. New start for me in the dog sledding capital of the world. Raleigh is our, I guess, mentor. So we need to choose three dogs here. Um, let's take Diggers, and we'll change his harness to be a little bit more red. Then let's take Rory. Um, maybe Daisy. I'm down for the struggle of Daisy. I already know a little bit because I tried to record this one time and it just messed up completely. Got to jump over the top of the rocks. Getting absolutely murked by that guy. But we'll train up to be better, hopefully. We'll see how we can do in a race. Alright, so we're thinking Digger should be a good lead dog. And then we'll kind of see what everything else turns to. Just waiting on them to become exhausted. Alright, so I think he likes the cameras flashing. Timing was a little bit off there to get the bonus. And to easily be able to jump over top of that. Get another boost of fame by the cameras flashing again. Horrible throw there. We're up to third. Ought to be getting close to the finish line. But there's a leader. Oh, it's going to be tight. And we'll get the win in our first race, which I think it about forces you to at a certain point. Oh, good lord. Fame went up. On Diggers and Daisy? Don't know what makes Rory happy yet. But I guess we'll eventually figure it out. Alright, let's get our regimen figured out. Let's care for the dogs on the first day to get their stamina back, or their fatigue back down. And then Raleigh's going to want to say some stuff. None of it matters. It's just teaching how to play the game. But I just want to click through this to get it off the screen. It's talking about how the dogs each have personalities and how they specialize in a position. And then it's also going to describe every breed of dog. Alright, so then we're going to go to a regiment and train for the next 3 days, maybe? Oh, sponsors as well are a thing. Alright, let's enter into this race here. We don't know anything about the dogs yet. We think Diggers is going to be a good lead dog, but you never know. Apparently catching things in the air is Roy's favorite. Get over it. I threw that too early. Increase their fame a little bit more. That was a little bit too far ahead, but we'll make it work. I threw that a little bit too far forward, but he's able to make it up. Keep running. We're up in the first, and we're out of food, though. Hopefully it's enough to make it across. It is. Got another $400 there. Ooh, Daisy got really tired there. Digger's fame has went up to level 2 now. Alright, let's see. Mm-hmm. Um. Alright, okay, so Rory likes consecutive catches. Okay, that's easy to do. Um, we don't have sponsorship yet. I could not care less about that. Oh, we need to rest up. Everybody. And then we're going to leave Daisy resting as well while we train up Diggers and Roy. Alright, looks like we're going to zoom over to here. Okay, so it's just talking about Aura, which is a legendary dog. Fatigue also went down on Daisy just a little bit. Let's do a care day for just Daisy. The other two can just rest. It's fine. And then we'll put them all set to train. They won't, but we can set them to train. No, that's not how we do this. I don't know what his favorite there was. Overthrew him there for a second, but got a tree coming up. Quit barking. Okay, so I think he gets a bonus. I'm trying. Okay, I'm sorry. Made a few mistakes in there. But it looks like we're going to recover. Maybe. Ah, so close. Second place. Only $200 for that, but that's fine. Alright. Okay, so barking's actually good. Okay. Didn't know that. Okay, so we're going to have to get rid of Daisy. I can already tell. She just builds up so much fatigue so quickly. Um, yeah, so Digger's specialty is lead, which is good. You're just bad. Um, and like the bad thing is like a dog costs 2,000, so I can't replace her yet. We'll just rest again. How do I get rid of that? Let's just do another caretaking day. It still hasn't went away. Well, you know what? You're gonna work it off. Just some more nonsense about Aura. Alright, let's hit our run here. Let's put Daisy up into the middle. Maybe that'll help her a little bit. I don't know. It's worth a shot. Got a tree coming up. And of course we directly dome piece it. Kind of messed up there. Wind kind of threw me for a loop there for a second. And I'm out of food at the moment. Oh, we just barely got it. Eat rocks. Yeah, you're gonna have to go. You're a famous dog now, but you're trash. I mean, literally, just trash. We can afford to qualify for League 2. Let's not do that quite yet. Because we only have one more race until league registration. So let's just rest up the dogs. And we'll try to do that within the next month. Let's train Rory and Diggers. Daisy, I don't know what I'm going to do with you. Oh, a sponsorship off. Level 3 rope. What does this do? Tangles delayed. That's not great, but it's better than nothing, I suppose. Oh, their skill cap went up. That's good. Yours hasn't, because you're terrible. But let's put you in. Little race here. I think Daisy in the middle does work a little bit better. Little bonus XP for our 2 permanent dogs. If that tells you my plan for old Daisy. Pretty much first chance I have to get rid of her will. His bottomless pit is terrible. Because then it makes her stamina all kinds of weird. Up to 4th. And now we're all of a sudden up to P2. I couldn't care less. Oh god, what am I gonna do with that dog? Oh, Rory's fame went up. Like, there's nothing I can do with that. It's like, I can't train her up to get better. Um, or just caretaker haul ice blocks around on the sled. Let's caretake for them, or take care of them. And then we're gonna train everybody but Daisy. Because apparently you need to sleep for 4 years to be able to do anything. And you're still not fine. I mean, you still have the one red bar. Bills are due. I suppose let's qualify for League 2 now. Or we're going to try to. Alright, let's run this race here. To qualify for League 2, hopefully. Got a tree coming up. Hopefully we're about to hit another checkpoint. I messed up right there. But we was able to fix our mistake there. Just as we got to the tree there. Only up to third at the moment. Ooh, that might not be far enough back. There we go. Up into the lead as we cross the line. So now we're going to be up into league number 2. Oh, and Rory's actually a wheel specialty as well. So that's fantastic. Okay, she is a middle specialty, but she's not good at it. But at least she didn't absolutely die of exhaustion that time. Okay, we might keep her if she keeps up the good form. So first day is obviously going to be caretaking. And that jerk was in the paper talking about our rivalry. He said, I don't have a problem with her. She has a problem with me. Wow. Okay. Then we're going to train for these next few days. We're going to be pretty close to leveling up. Let's see what kind of sponsorship we got. Food bag capacity. I feel like that's better.
Because then we can throw more into that bottomless pit right there. And when we eventually get a fourth dog for league number 3, we'll be able to keep on trucking. Alright, so we're going to get going here.
I think that's 2 more than normal. I feel like there's not much of a better throw I can make. That one was a little bit far back, but sorry about that digger. 750. Alright, Daisy got her exhaustion back. I feel like you're gonna have an exhaustion as well. So is what that is, but that was on me. There's like nothing I can do about that. Let's do a caretaking day. Riley told me about Aura and the other dogs. He said she had a way of drawing them to herself and inspiring obedience and focus. The effects were visible to any onlooker. Dogs looked up to her even if they had never met. We'll just do one more rest day. And then I'll get them pretty decent. Daisy's just going to have to lay out a training, I guess. Let's enter into this next race. That's backwards. Don't be doing that. Alright, so Rory's skill boosts everybody. I think it makes it where everybody's stamina drains a little bit slower. I can't believe I missed that twice. Just barely gonna squeak out first place there. Who knows what he's doing? But that's $750 there. A little bit of fame and rapport going up. Managed to keep her to just one single exhaustion. And Digger's report's really close to going up again. Alright, what does skills Rory has? He can enter an energy efficient mode and tire slowly for a time. Okay. So we can just rest everybody for a day. That fixes that problem. I don't know how to get rid of your deep fatigue. So we're just going to ignore it and we'll hit the training. Got 3 days until our next race. Another $750 for first place race. They're okay, they're in the right order. Let's get going. This one's a night race. Tree coming up. Pretty nice throw right in that crease of the harness. How'd that not give me a fame? With the third going for the lead. And we got it right at the line again. That was really close. I don't think we'll lose any extra exhaustion with Daisy today, which is good. And her rapport is going up. Lead specialty is going up to level 2 for Digger here. And her fame's going up, or his fame's going up as well. Fame level 3, lead specialty up to level 2. Let's hit the OK. What we got? Raleigh told me about how Aura got started dog sled racing. Aura's caretaker had the idea because of her iconic sled pulling and the way would-be teammates flocked to her. They traveled far to races at first, but they started winning them. We're able to afford another dog. I don't think we want to buy it yet. We may be able to turn Daisy into an okay dog. It's questionable, but maybe. I'm wondering, maybe if we keep going with it, maybe we can increase our skill level enough to where it doesn't ever show up. Because I don't want to get rid of a dog, obviously. Level 3 sled? What does that do? Make sled friction feel 3 degrees better.
I couldn't tell you what that does, but sure, let's try it out. So I believe we owe 1,400 after 8 more days. So it's a good thing we didn't go for. Oh, the skill cap went up on Digger and Rory. Your skill cap has also went up. Just now noticing that. But we get 950 if we win this one. But he's happy because it's a clear night. Yep, she's going to be dead after this. That'll make the stamina drain a little bit less. Another pretty nice throw there. Still only up to 4th. Up to 3rd now. Got a little speed boost from passing. I don't think we're going to get this one. Oh, we just barely did. Pretty much after we had crossed the line. That's going to be $950 our way. Daisy's going to be practically dead. Oh, and the rapport went down as well. I guess it's from that mistake. I don't want to do that. And I'm pretty sure that makes... Okay. I'm going to have to get rid of Daisy, as much as I don't want to. Or at least just have her over on the sideline. So let's just go straight to training. We're going to see what happens. Raleigh told me about how dog sledding came to Mount St. Something. Aura and her team were making a name for themselves abroad, and the local fans got tired of hearing about it secondhand, so they started to organize races they could attend more easily. More local teams formed to share in the excitement. Bills are due. We could go ahead and qualify for that, but I don't think we want to. I think we'll just pay the dues. And that's going to leave us with enough money to try to hire another dog. Sure, let's go with Storm. Storm is a German Shepherd, obviously. Daisy's probably not going to get any action for a little bit. We have no clue about the aptitudes. So let's put Daisy on the sideline and bring Storm in for the training. It ain't nobody's fault but your own, says her. Let's put Storm in the middle. And we'll see how he does. Or she does. Horrible throws. Got a tree incoming. We're catching up. We're about to roll right into second place. And we're going to take the win. Bye, dog. And that's going to make Rory's fame go up to level 3. So Storm likes consecutive catches, which is really easy to get. Still don't know aptitude, but we'll figure that out eventually. I don't know what to do about Daisy. Let's caretake for those 3. She's going to get really sad here. You know, truthfully, I don't know what to do. Oh, only a level 2 rope. No, absolutely not. Okay, so that made the fatigue go down as well. So we needed to do that anyway. If we have any intent on using her in the future. Don't really, but you know. Alright, Digger is really happy since it's a clear night. Nice little bit of fame for our wheel and lead dog. A little bit more fame. And some more. Trying to get up that sponsorship money. Didn't quite get it there. We'll get a little bit on Storm there. Not getting a whole lot of perfects. Oh, we got two specials going at once. I'm gonna absolutely cook them here. Make sure our doggos get our last treats. $800 there. And wheel specialty up to level 2. On Roy. Yeah. Do we? Don't really know any aptitude there yet. Hopefully you can be a middle. Do one day of care. Not caretaking, train them. And we'll do that same thing yet again. Let's see what Raleigh has to say this time. He started to tell us about when Aurora was named a true hero. The race was coursed across the frozen Cooper's Lake. He said there were northern lights again that night. Right, 3 dogs. A foggy night. Still don't know Storm specialty, but we'll find out eventually. That might have been too far forward. No, able just to barely catch up to it. Hopefully we're about to get a new restock there. Decent little throw there. Uh-oh, I messed up there. Oh, poor guys. That's probably going to be a hard exhaustion there on Storm. Then we're out again. But we're still going to take the lead here. Oh, maybe not. Somebody's making a really late push there. I don't know how they got that random speed boost. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, we did get a difficult there on that, but that was completely my fault. In other news, we can, okay. Alright, so Storm Specialty will be middle, so that's really good, which means we will be able to use both of these. So we'll be able to use Daisy and Storm as our two middles when we get up to 4. But we need to take care of the dogs first. We're gonna keep on resting Storm, but we'll train the other 3. Sponsorship. Food bag did 9. I feel like that's honestly better because we can avoid mistakes a little bit easier. Let's enter into this one. We'll bring Daisy on this one. Just simply that way so we can let Storm rest. And that way so it's not that big of a deal if she does completely die. Obviously, hopefully she doesn't die, but it doesn't matter as much if she gets really exhausted. Beautiful throw there. Good throw there. Good little speed boost. Another bark there. Give us a little bit of a speed boost. Looks like we might be able to take first here. Just barely over that green guy. Green guy's really strong. We're going to get 650 out of that. Right, so that was good for everybody there. So he still needs to rest. So we'll let him rest. Storm's good to train now. So let's actually train Storm over Daisy. Because Storm is a much better dog. At least at the moment. I don't know his fault yet. That is not the correct lineup. There we go. Pretty solid toss there. That was not great. I don't really know where you're supposed to actually aim those. Get a little bit of fang there. Oh, we're going for a pass here. Up into P2. Coming to the line. You're just going to barely edge it out. Eat your treat there, bud.
Not bad. His fame's gonna go up there. Um, I think we wait until the end of the season and then we'll try it. Let's care for the dogs for a day. And so Raleigh told me about Aura's fateful race. Cooper's Lake was meant to be frozen solid. Time not one, but three teams fell through into the freezing water in different places. Raleigh said it happened very fast. No bueno. Alright, so we got 4 days until a race, 5 days until a new sponsor, 6 days until dues. Let's enter into that race there. Oh, we're going up against that jerk. Alright, Storm just kicked off his skill. No clue what it was. A little bit of wind. A little bit of fame there as well. Over the tree. Oh, what a catch. That was a heck of a catch from Digger. Coming through the checkered. And we're going to beat him to the line for $800. And his fame's going to level up to level 4. Storm's going to level up to level 2 fame. And he's going to level up to level 4 as well. That was the second time we've beat that jerk. Alright. Level 4 funding. 20% of our monthly expenses. That's tempting. Let's take it. Considering monthly expenses are tomorrow. What's Storm skill? Second wind. Okay, so it makes them recuperate when they're tired. That's not great, but it's not bad. I still don't know her fault. Let's do a care day. Bills are due, but we want to qualify. Alright, and so this is where we need 2 middles. But which one do we want more middle? I don't know, that's probably fine. Probably a bad time to drop that. And they're doing pretty good so far. Oh, quit it with your bull crap. Why am I lagging? Oh crap, my mouse died. Alright, we've absolutely killed the dogs there at the end, but we still won. My mouse decided it wanted to die right there at the end. Okay, apparently Rory didn't die. Or, nor did Storm. Daisy leveled up her middle specialty. Alright, it looks like none of them actually got hurt that bad. Daisy did, obviously. Um, we can hire an employee now. Let's go ahead and do that. Actually, let's not. 950 a month. That's quite expensive. But I think that's all the time I'm going to have for today. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Well, actually, let me know if I should get an employee, and we'll see what we can do. But thanks for watching. Peace.